Okay, guys, today we're watching a football match, and they're about to kick off right now. They're about to kick off. Here's a football match. I'm making my first film of a football match, and hopefully I can get some footage of me playing football. But yeah, here's a football match we're watching. It is Tigers. I believe it's the Tigers versus PNG Hunters.
Mavoka turns the ball back. Oh, he just cops the shoulder there of Junior Rob.
Junior Rob just came at him leading with the shoulder, didn't lift the arm, but we did contact with the head. He'll have to go off and then we'll see. Patrick O'Callaghan again today. He's okay as he runs from the field, so fingers crossed for the Clydesdales.
Yeah, his second season in the Host Plus Cup competition. One of those smaller forwards, more Ruben Cotter type middle forward. Might throw it down to you, Taylor, on the bench. Who looks as though it's coming on?
Hello everyone. Looks like coming onto the field right now is Naihana Oldham, jersey number 16. So he's going to be replacing that man in Paddy O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan, a very tough right, played his Colts football at the Dolphins actually, so I know him very well, and he's one of the toughest footballers you'll find in this competition.
Thanks for that, Taylor. As the Hunters still looking to get through their first set after a bit of a delayed start here. Their fullback, Mavoko, goes up high. This will be a test early on. Oh, that wind again, once again. Fuashwalga just gets it. And they'll start their first set about 20 metres out, 10 metres out rather, from their own line.
Well, it looks like Blake Lenahan has started the game, and Oldham coming into the game from the bench. It was probably going to be the other way around, but both obviously can slot into that front row job.
Yeah, really are trapped in their own red zone at the moment here, the Clydesdales. 4 tackles down in this set. Struggling to make any momentum. And there's that man in the number 10 jersey, always recognisable, Blake Lenahan, the former Ipswich Jet, who allowed some grunt to the front row. Oh, charged down kick here by the Hunters. Can they get there? Junior Rimbo running. Oh, knock on there by the Clydesdales. Oh, comedy of errors. Oh, Yoka couldn't come through and dive on the ball. He saved the try-scoring opportunity. Unfortunately, knocks it on, and the Hunters here, Warren, big opportunity to get first points.
There certainly is. The 2 men going for the charge on. Is there contact with the lead there? No, he's okay. Play on. And Otakolo leading the chase. Back goes Yoka. Dives on it. Tries to cover it up. Look, it's so difficult to remain calm and judge the bounce of the ball on the ground in that situation when they're right at your shoulders. And he's put the slide back on. So big chance here for the Hunters to attack centre field.
Yeah, it was Finlay Blair who got the boot to ball with that unusual charge down. Duggan, one of the young halves there, caught out early on. So they centre field right in front of the post, 10 metres out, go to the left. Sonny Wabo watching his step, oh, he's dummy. Otakolo try-saving tackle there.
Yeah,
Number 2, Brendan Neymar. Try-scoring whiz for the Hunters.
They're ready to get their first try.
Short ball there, straight off the ruck. 3 men into the tackle for the Clydesdales. They've survived the first 3. They go right to the right-hand side. Mavoku turns it back on the inside. Junior Rock, they've set up. They've got options left and right. Comes across. Blair,
Come on.
dummies, pushes
Come
through.
on.
Tackled by his opposite number in Duggan. 5th tackle. Sonny Wabo switches his hands. Comes to the short ball. Is that the 5th tackle? No, it's the 5th tackle now. Ribu. Outside ball, Finlay Glad, short.
Let's go!
Number 3, Clint Lava, opens the scoring. Less than 4 minutes in. The PNG Hunters have a 4-pointer here in Toowoomba.
From that tremendous attacking position from that scrum just 10 metres out. Yeah, they were really putting the set together. Some very sharp work from Judah Rimbu, the dummy half, but it comes out wider and running a good line with Clint Lama between two attempted defenders. Good outside in.
You're back!
Finishes it off very nicely for his 5th try of the season. Moving from the second row into the centres today, Clint Lama on the TIL Lawyers try time.
You guys can keep watching it, but I'm going outside to talk to our visitors.
So the only question is, some fries inside make it even better.
Doing a hat-trick of tries early in the season for the Hunters. Lama in their match against the Widder Manly Seagulls, his first season in the Host Plus competition. He brought it around to make a relatively easy conversion attempt for their halfback, Jamie Mavoko. See the wind having an effect on those tall trees in the background there, but Mavoko has no problem. That's a plus for Host Plus, our conversion partner here this afternoon. The PNG Hunters, 6-0 leaders, Taylor Brown over the Host side. Bit of a slow start for the Clydesdales, and they've paid the price here.
Yeah, unfortunately for the Clydesdales, you can just see Kai Duggan get stuck in behind Finley Blair as he attacks the line and is no longer has the ability to slide on the outside and make that tackle on Clint Lama. But I really love their set. They put it together, attacking side to side. So I love the way the Hunters are questioning the Clydesdales very early on with the ball in hand.
Definitely, and they went for the short kickoff too, surprise so early on in the match, but it was that try scorer, Lama, who picked it up and nullified. Plenty of big guns on the bench here this afternoon for the Hunters. Mavoko goes into the right-hand side. Majority of the attack so far early in this game has been down the left-hand side. Mavoko will come back to the dummy half position. Rimbu turns it back and inside, collides with his own player, Warren. Wow! I think he's knocked out.
Oh, surely not a serious hit. I don't think I've seen anything so comical in years. The two of them running into each other. Great hit. Yeah. That's a miscommunication, misunderstanding. Let's have another look at it.
Judah Rimbu usually playing the hooker position. I gets a push there from Emrat Perry, pushes it back into Junior Rock. So Junior Rock, in the space of what, 7 minutes, has taken out Judah Rimbu and Pat O'Callaghan. Two unfortunate collisions there. So a bit of high drama here in Toowoomba early on, and the front row looks worse for wear than the hooker.
Who's been involved in everything. He was the one who chased the charge down and forced the error from the fullback Yoka and the leader to the first try of the match. And then he put in some great work from dummy half during that set. He was very sharp in directing the play. Now he sets up his teammate for a collision. Got the push, as you said, AJ, and a bit of damage done here. So both teams have lost a player early in the game.
Highly unusual scenes. Goes to show the value of the HIA and how important that is now for player welfare as he leaves the field, and it'll be number 16, Jordan Pat, who replaces him, and it will go into the sheds here at the Toowoomba Sports Ground for that HIA assessment. So Hunters are back in possession here. They lead it 6-0 after an early try. Clever little offload there. The Hunters, they're away down the left-hand side. Benji Kott in his 50th appearance in the Host Plus Cup really opens him up early on. Clear dummy half. Options goes to the right-hand side. Rimbu, numbers here on the right if they can keep it going. Sonny Wabo, he's got the pace, but over the top. Fanning makes the tackle, and that is the 5th and last. Oh, they dodge another bullet there. Western Clydesdales.
Yeah, desperate defence out wide. Almost an obstruction as one of the Hunters went behind the other. But they've held on and desperately needed to. The Clydesdales as Fanning makes a vital tackle just as Wabo started to straighten up and head for the line.
A chance just to calm things down for the Clydesdales at the moment. Their coach Jason Alton, concerted focus this week on a high completion rate. They just completed 65% in their last match against Tweed. Felt it was extremely costly in the long run. They only suffered a narrow loss there, but it proved quite fatal. Blake Lenihan, he's been busy early on, gets 10, 12, 15 metres there before he's wrapped up by two defenders over the top. Fifth and last now, Puafisi goes to the air to test out the Hunters for the first time this afternoon, and they're more than up to the task. They're the number 5, Solo Wane.
Pretty handy kick across field by Puafisi. He's back at halfback today. Earlier in the season, he played 5 rounds at 5'8". And of course, for 5'8 today is Clyde Duggan, playing only his second game at the age of 22. And they've got the ball here.
Yeah, they've turned it over. Best attacking opportunity so far. The Clydesdales have been pinned in their own half. If they can get the ball back, Onikolo, Puafisi, dummies, turns it back to Duggan. Numbers out here on the right-hand side, testing Artinga, the number 4 ball. Just a metre short of the line before Brendan Neymar pulled him down. 6 again, sounds like, in the background there. So Duggan takes it back to centre field. Onikolo, his experience says, just settle it down, gives it to Oldham for a hit up before he's tackled by Ila Alu, the captain for the PNG Hunters. Back out here to the left-hand side, chimes in, or Fenning. They did well to nullify him before he could get the pass out to the winger. So Yoka, dummy half, back to Puafisi, decides to run it this time. 2 tackles left up their sleeve. Lenihan looks as though he wants a short run into decoy, back out to Pere. Duggan, wide ball across to the number 2, Bosey rather, scores in the corner, one of the local Toowoomba products in the team. The Clydesdales need to hit back, and they capitalise on their first opportunity near the try line. Good vision by young Duggan with that cutout pass, Warren.
Certainly was. They capitalised on that change of possession after kick across field was lost after the play was lost by the Hunters. But then sizing up the situation beautifully. Good vision from Duggan. Throws the wide pass. He had to just hold up a fraction to make sure that he didn't overrun it, but he judged it perfectly and dives over in the corner. A good hit back indeed from the Clydesdales on the TPL Lawyers try time.
There he is, the try scorer, Caden Boosie, one of the local products in the team from the Toowoomba Rugby League competition. Been playing for the Gatton Hawks before getting his call up to the Host Plus Cup competition. As we wait for this conversion to take place, it'll be Fanning. Not a goal kicker since joining the Clydesdales from the Sydney competition. He had a run of injuries. Jason Alchin got him up to Toowoomba. Kicked what was the match-winning conversion a few weeks ago at this ground in their shock win over the Redcliffe Dolphins. And he has this to level the scores. Nearly 13 minutes gone here this afternoon at Toowoomba Sports Ground. Let's see if he can navigate the win here. Back in. It's coming back a little, but not quite enough. So the scoreline remains the visiting PNG Hunters 6, the Western Clydesdales 4. Taylor Brown, down to you on the sideline.
Yeah, thanks AJ. It was very, very impressive by Duggan here. You can see on the Macca's replay. You mentioned only his second game in the Host Plus Cup and throws a ball over the top like that. An attacking weapon for sure. And you can see Boosie all set calling for it. He knew there was an opportunity out wide, so also very vocal in his very short Host Plus Cup career. Just looking at that conversion by Fenning, I think he calculated correctly for the win, but it just stopped gushing at that one point when he made contact and he missed it. But I can tell you, in the warm-up, they were moving 10 to 15 metres to the left after contact. It was crazy.
Yeah, always difficult to predict here this afternoon. That'll no doubt be a continuing factor. It's Oldham who starts this set of 6 after points for the Clydesdales. Emre Perry, the captain, got a little offload, what to call it, very dangerous. Well, he thought at the offload himself.
Yeah, I'm right.
Start this set.
Oh, so she's on
Perry again.
I'm back.
Second hit up in this set.
So, Mama, guess what?
What we call Otokolo gets it to Blake Lenahan. What about the offload? Yeah. Otokolo. Porfisi goes to the air. Sonny Wabo, oh, he misses it. Yoga gets it back. Oh, nearly got it to Duggan. And the Dodgers, another bullet there. Oh, high tackle though.
Yeah, high tackle, worse looking than it actually was, and he cupped across the back of his head. It was Levi Helio Tiga with that right swinging arm. But the near thing on the attack there, the Clydesdales, Yoka popping the ball up and Duggan, he couldn't quite take it. Short ball right in front of the post.
Yeah, and we would like to mention that match day sponsor here for the PNG Hunters, which is Hastings Deering PNG, serving the PNG community since 1949. A solution for every problem. Our skilled and diverse team works with customers across a range of industries, including mining, construction, power systems, government, primary industries, and marine. Oh, they might need a bit of help there holding onto the ball. Ila Ala, usually so reliable. The captain for the PNG Hunters turns over the ball. They're just starting to get a bit sloppy, Warren, after making quite an impressive start to the game, PNG.
Yeah, they started in very precise fashion. Now it's just getting a little loose for the Hunters. And the Clydesdales starting to make good ground upfield against the wind. They're not exactly slick, but they are making some ground regularly against the Hunters.
Duggan who'll feed the scrum out the back onto Colo. Oh, clever little step there. Wafisi, the running half. Lenahan again, good meters, 15 meters straight up the middle. His hair free flowing in the wind here at Toowoomba. Porfisi at the back to Yoka, gets it to Fanning. Can't get the offload before he's tackled by Solo 1A around the knees. Comes back onto Kolu, playing as more as the first receiver, the dummy half on that occasion. The captain, Emran Perry, 10 metres out, straight in front of the uprights. Onto Kolu, gets it to Lenahan. Can he spin? No. The captain with the try saver there, Ila Alu. Onto Kolu goes to the left. Porfisi, intercept Provoko, no. Just juggled it, and it'll be a knock-on for the Hunters. Another opportunity for the Clydesdales.
But a very impressive set from the Clydesdales, and Lenahan's doing so much damage up the middle. He's making a good 15 metres every time. Quick play the balls, getting him on the front foot, and they're starting to have those combinations and the timing off that, of those quick play the balls, and really doing some damage upfield, the Clydesdales.
We're going to mix it up now. It's Porfisi who'll feed the scrum to Duggan out here on the right-hand side. Setting up for something, almost cuts out. Duggan gets it back to Yoka. He's subdued at a good tackle there. Lama, the try scorer early on for the Hunters, showing he's more than up to the task in defence. Clydesdales juggle the ball there. Mokaha onto Kohler to the right-hand side. Duggan turns it back into Yoka. Not much doing there. And he loses the ball. What happened there? Oh, no.
Swinging around, and he wanted to pass, there was no one there, and in the end he just lost his grip on the ball. Rolled forward out of the hands.
Yeah, he thought about passing it here when he came around, just misdirected. One hand drops the ball down. As we pack the scrum, let's head back down to the sideline. Taylor Brown, you've got some update with the HIA early on.
Yes, unfortunately for the Western Clydesdales there, look, Paddy O'Callaghan has failed his HIA and has been deemed Category 1. So in that contact you can see in the Macca's replay, Paddy O'Callaghan gone for the game for the Clydesdales.
It makes a difficult assignment just even more tougher for the Clydesdales. Under the current laws, if there's two HIAs, then they can activate the 18th man, which is Taj Amone this afternoon for the Clydesdales. So bad news for Callahan, who only lasted a couple of minutes here at this match. But 18 minutes gone, it's the Hunters clinging to a 6 points to 4 lead.
I'm about to go there. Mom!
This ball stocky forward but never gives up. It's Claire, he goes to the air. Yoga takes it on that occasion. Benji Cott comes in. It's a good hit.
Yes,
Brendan makes a tackle over the top.
No, here.
Ends up with Big Ginger, the Clydesdale's fullback, clutching at his head. Well, here we go. Half a break here for the Clydesdales. Fuashwanga comes to the fullback, Sonny Wabo. Oh, he does well, the little fullback. Claiming to the touch judge on the far side that there was a knock on. That's not the case. Poor Fizzy brings it back into the middle of the field. 6 more tackles there. It's Artinga. Continues the run, well and truly on the back foot. Numbers here, poor Fizzy. Goes to Fanning. Fanning will score. Fanning scores the second try for the Clydesdales. Fuashwanga was the hero. He made the break. And then 2 tackles later, the Western Clydesdales capitalised. They concede the first try of the match, but hit back now, back-to-back tries. 8-6, they lead the host with a kick to come.
That great run, this run by Fuashwanga out of the backfield and away he goes. Well downfield. Look at the fullback come along and get underneath the fence. Got underneath, drove into the ribs. Made good tackle there, Sonny Wabo. But then poor Fisi goes to the line and one of the hunters there slipped over with a change of direction from Fanning, just straightened it up, came back off the left foot, cut back inside him, and what was a defender suddenly became a big hole. And Fanning, who is a prolific try scorer for this Clydesdales outfit, he and Schwalger, the 2 leading try scorers. And on the TPL Lawyers try time, the Clydesdales hit the front.
At First Choice Liquor Market, we offer more choice with a huge range.
Our team of experts are always there with friendly advice.
And we have low prices across the store and online. That's why
We're your first choice.
First Choice Liquor Market.
It's Corey Fanning trying to convert his own try. So he scored tries in his past 2 games in the Host Plus Cup. So he's made it 3 games in a row. He has crossed the line, benefiting from his opposite centre, Roltinga, for the Hunters, just slipping over here on the Toowoomba surface.
20 from 24 for the season for Fanning with a boot.
Well, he doesn't let you down there either, Warren. Straight over the black dot. Western Clydesdales starting to gain a bit of momentum. Taylor now leading 10 points to 6. No doubt impressing the locals behind you in the crowd.
Yeah, that they are. You can see, obviously, that was the try in front of us on the Macca's replay where Roltinga fell over. But I've just had a quick look at Schwalger's profile on the Host Plus Cup website. Let me tell you, it might be a fib, 102 kilos. He just barnstormed through the PNG Hunters back. I'm calling 115 to 120 just an eyeball. 102 kilos, leave me alone.
Nice. The Hunters restarted here. And it will be Oldham who brings it back. Very similar hit up to after getting the first points there for the Toowoomba Clydesdales. Some of their junior representatives are watching on here. Shift the ball early on though. Gets it to Artinga. Looks to get the hand free for the offload. I think at this moment we'd like to acknowledge the match day sponsor too for the home team, the Western Clydesdales. Hutchies, we can see the big Hutchies tent as they knock the ball backwards. Oh, no, it's called a penalty for the strip. Hutchies is a local construction business building local jobs together with local subcontractors and suppliers. Hutchies shares a common passion for delivering quality outcomes for their clients. Hutchies is proud to back the people who support the Toowoomba region, and as always for the home games, they're here with their tip. So Judah Rimbu penalised for the strip there, Warren.
Yeah, still 2 in the tackle when the ball popped loose. Even though they were making a half break, the referee pulled them back for the penalty.
Paul Aton there looking to go to the bench to try and stem this flow of possession for the Clydesdales.
On the back, we saw a quick shot of Ingles O'Callaghan on the bench. That will be okay, even though he's been ruled out for the rest of the game, which is good news at least.
He's Lanahan. Huge work rate early on this game. Late switch to start him. Corfisi at the back to Duggan. You hear the 6 again call. Artinga, can he do it himself, boys? He just ran out of room. Little winger, not quite powerful enough. And just the pass probably that didn't have to be thrown.
And Brandon Nima stuck to him like glue, did not let him out of his side, stayed in close proximity and drives him over the sideline. Good play by the outside two. It's 2 against 2. As long as the winger doesn't go in, he makes a simple tackle over the sideline. So often you see a winger in that situation drawn in, goes in, and leaves the space open down the sideline.
It's interesting the line markings on this field too. They obviously played a soccer game here recently because you can see the corner post. They have the little area where they take the corner kicks for in a soccer match, and even the blue lining there for the 18-yard box in the halfway. So a bit of soccer combined with a bit of rugby league here this afternoon at Toowoomba. The host 10-6, they lead it after a strong start by the Hunters, trying to get back some momentum. Ila Alu, their captain, plays it to Rinbu. Numbers out on the right-hand side. Mavoko turns it back on the inside. That's the number 16. Jordan Pack came on earlier than expected due to that injury to HIA to Junior Rock. They go to the air. Yoka backpedaling, it bounces up in the in goal. He'll face a challenge to get out of there, confronted by a couple of Hunters, but pushes off straight away. Still going is Yoka. Did really well there, the Western Clydesdales fullback, after he was under the pump.
It certainly was. That was a difficult kick with the wind behind it, went over, and he probably didn't allow it to bounce. It just got away from him, but luckily for him, it stood up and was able to make that great run back upfield. He saw Mioka, quite a big fullback.
Yeah, he is, and there's quite a big winger tackled, Schwalger there. And a good break early on. He's on the left-hand wing. He's coming to get a bit of work as they edge closer towards the halfway with 2 tackles left up their sleeve. Lanahan again, picking off the markers, slow to get up. Onikolo out to the right-hand side. Duggan will go to the air to test out Sunny Wabo. Bounces in the corner. This is danger signs. Clydesdale player called offside, so he had to retreat and give him the 10 metres. And Solo Wane is the beneficiary there. He gets a bit more comfortable room to bring the ball back. And a penalty now for the Hunters.
The referee saying that there's a bunch of them inside the 10 getting off their line too quickly, but as much as you wouldn't want to give away that penalty, coach will be happy with the enthusiasm of the defensive line.
Taylor Worth, the referee, the man in the middle with the whistle today. Good Townsville pro. Good to see another Townsville boy done good. And you can see the players, especially to the right-hand side of Worth there. That penalty justified. So the Hunters, they scored early on in the 4th minute. Haven't been down this end since. Well, it looks like we got another injury there. Player blood streaming from his face. But this is 6 again call here. The Hunters go on the attack.
I think that injury might be from when Yoka made the break from his own line. He bumped into the face of the Hunters.
Yeah, it looks like Barty has come on for the Hunters. Only 11 metres out from their own line. Judah Rimbu goes across to the right-hand side. Jordan Pat tackled by Lenihan, one of his opposing middle forwards. Rimbu goes out to the left side rather. Blair. Mokaha subdues him into the tackle. Back out to the right-hand side. Options right or left. They'll come back to the left through Clare. Steps on. Beats half a tackle. Oh, he's held up. Oh, desperate defence by Artina there.
They almost opened up, didn't they, the Western Clydesdales? Some desperate defence. Just made just to save the day. That penalty back upfield put them under pressure. I did say that, Coach. Oh, now that's been put down immediately.
Oh,
That is shocking.
it was Benji Cott, the man who nearly scored, and I think he was involved in that tackle play there where they'll get the ball back. Ball was knocked out, but it was deemed a loose carry.
Now, I did say that the penalty back upfield, which has put the Clydesdales where they are now, that the enthusiasm to get off the line was okay, but when we saw the replay, it was really guys out on the fringe of the ruck lazy. The guys in the middle were about 10 moving up quickly, and out on the right-hand edge, they were just a bit lazy getting back.
Yeah, Pen 8 for the middle forwards when that happens. So they go to the right-hand side. Mavoko goes himself. The halfback nearly gets there. Puafisi just gets him short. Rimbu, short ball there. Mire. Oh, looking dangerous here. Rimbu loves going from dummy half. Opts not to do that on that occasion. Just the one off the ruck here. Yoka, the fullback, forced to come in for the defence. And gets in the way. Benji caught. There he is. The milestone man. He gets the short ball. Finlay Glare. He did so well setting up the first try, and he gets another try assist here. Benji Cott, 50th match for the PNG Hunters. They did a special jersey presentation to him pre-game, and you can see how much it means to the PNG Hunter boys as they celebrate a much-needed try to get back on level terms.
The Clydesdales pay the price for the penalty, then the drop ball coming off their own line, and then this strong run from Benji Cott just gets to the outside edge here. The defence started to thin out, and the one-on-one tackle couldn't be made. So powerful, Benji Cott running onto that pass, was fed the outside ball, thrown to him, and he really took it on. So on the TPIL Loiters try time, it's the PNG Hunters who hit back, could go to the lead on the conversion.
Yeah, there he is, the try scorer, number 12, Benji Cott. Been part of the Hunters system since the 2021 season. What a prolific try scorer for someone who plays the majority of his career in that edge back row position. The 20th try. They had success there early on. I think it just confused the Clydesdales defenders because we had Lama get the ball for that opening try. They just targeted Duggan, small half on that edge for the Clydesdales. Will be Jamie Mavoko. Try to put the Hunters ahead here. What's been quite a seesawing and entertaining first half in Toowoomba from two teams who desperately need a win here this afternoon. Oh, you can see the wind just curved that back, but it is a successful conversion. That's another 2 points. That's a plus thanks to our conversion partner, Host Plus. Taylor Brown, back down to you on the sideline.
Yeah, again, PNG just threatening the line with all sorts of different sorts of running, and Benji Cott just getting on the outside of Duggan this time, and he was too big, too strong on the occasion. I guess the good news continues to roll in for the Hunters with Junior Rock passing his HIA and coming back onto the field. So he is back and available as this ball almost hits me in the head.
Well, they've gone for the short kickoff, and it has not worked as they get ready to make another interchange. Benny Alpert, number 17 jersey. Warren, right option, just conceded points.
A short kick off into the wind. You have everything going for you because you can kick it 15 and it'll still come back to you with the wind. But I can understand everyone wants to get their hands on the football, and if you feel the momentum suddenly swinging against you, but yeah, and into the wind probably as good an option as any, but the execution lacking.
And the positive these days, it isn't a penalty, it is just a play the ball as we saw for the Hunters. They go on the attack on the right-hand side, gets it out solo one. Hey, he's got numbers on the inside, will he need it? Gets it back to his centre partner, and in the blink of an eye, the Hunters have gone back-to-back, and Roltinga, the number 4, is the next try scorer for PNG. We mentioned it early in this match, when they get a roll on, they're hard to stop. And they've just gone back-to-back. And the decision to go for that short kickoff has backfired dramatically as they go out the right-hand side. Good move, this, Warren.
Yeah, Mavoko gets them going down that right edge, and that last pass was very flat, but good enough for the referee. And away goes Wane, and shooting down that sideline, had support everywhere. Lots of Hunters jerseys on the inside. Good ball here, Mavoko. Just straightens it up a little nicely as Wabo joins in through the hands of Roltinga. And then Wane, a very experienced winger, scoots in. Wow, that's why you go for the short kickoff, so that they don't get the ball. Unfortunately, on this occasion, they do end up with possession. Didn't they capitalise? Great shift on the TKL Lawyers try time.
Yeah, there he is, Elijah Roltica. Comes from the Cutters Club up in the PNG National competition. They're not the Mackay Cutters team we're used to seeing in the Host Plus Cup competition. His local PNG side. He's actually scored now 5 games in a row. So after a bit of a slow start to the season, he's well and truly found his try-scoring prowess. The Clydesdales, they held the lead 10 points to 6. After this Lavoko conversion attempt, he fades it back around, and it is the Hunters who lead 18 points to 10. Another 2 points thanks to Host Plus. And we'll go back down to the sideline. Taylor Brown, exciting game here this afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned it before. Once the Hunters get on a roll, it is almost impossible to stop. And what comes next is always this exciting brand of rugby league, and it's just lit up the competition since they came back in 2014. Really good to see that in their 10th year they're still going strong, the Hunters.
We've gone the opposite. The short kickoff has maybe the words came out from Western Clydesdale's coach.
Who are you on goal with?
They went long there, bounced a couple of times. Claims of a knock on there, but Hunters still in position. Noticeable absentee Marais. We saw him make his debut at this ground last year, leading the Hunters to a victory. As they go down the left-hand side, another chance. Finlay Clare, he's been carving them up. He's got numbers in and outside. Oh! He forgot where his support was. I think a great tackle there. Benji Cott looking for his second. Runs at Duggan again. Gets a bit of support by Bosey coming off his wing. Brendan Neymar looks to score a try. Goes across to the right-hand side. Can they have more success here? Mavoko, short ball, 17 all. Mireille, try for the Hunters. They've claimed it. What's the referee called? He has scored. A knock on turnover, Warren.
Yeah, well, such a close. They had 3 shots at it there. Brilliant break by Finlay Glare. Unfortunately, the last pass should have been thrown back inside to the winger. Look at him, dummies his way straight through the line. Takes off, trying to size up. He had support on the inside and down the wing. This is where he should have passed. Unfortunately, he just looked in the wrong direction. And then they had a couple of shots. There was a brilliant tackle by Fenning right on the line on the far side there to deny them 1 try, and they've somehow managed to get out of jail here. Gee, they went close.
Well, that would have been horror signs for the Clydesdales, conceding 3 consecutive tries. Highlighted beautifully on the Macca's replay there. There's another Hunters player. Feels the effects of what's been quite physical first half.
Well, if the Clydesdales can get to half-time down by 8, they're going to have the wind in the second half, and I think that they'd be quite confident of their chances. But gee, they've started to open up in the last couple of minutes. They've really got to work on their defence. Their desperation on their goal line has to be applauded, but upfield, that's where the breaks are being made.
Fua Schwalger there, the Clydesdales winger, claiming maybe a bit of a crusher tackle there. Sore neck as he retreats back to his wing with 3.5 minutes to go. Puafisi, that ball off his hip to Blake Lenihan. Lenihan looks as though he's played almost the entire first half with that injury, or HIHO Callahan early on, which ruled him out of the match after just 3 minutes. It's that man Lenihan, but this time the Hunters well and truly in his face. Junior Robb, who's past his own HIA back to make the defence. Duggan out to the left-hand side. Puafisi turns it back around. Yoka, oh, almost beats the defence. Last-ditch attempt to bring him down there. Puafisi, the chip and chase, goes straight to Sonny Wabo. Danger signs here if he can get away. Fleet-footed fullback taken there by Fenning over the top.
Puafisi would like to have that kick again. Just handing over possession. Isom Yoka, the fullback, has looked dangerous when he gets the ball.
Oh, definitely. Oh, they get a piggyback penalty.
2.5 minutes left. They cannot give away more points here, the Clydesdales. Yeah, would really make it that much harder in the second half. Right now, they can just hold on.
Yeah, interested to see if they set something up here. So they take the tap straight up, and we'll start this set just 40 metres out from the Clydesdales line. Comes back to the open side before Mavoku turns it back in to Junior Rock in the headgear, this distinguishable headgear for the front row for the Hunters. Finlay Blair, geez, hasn't he been dangerous again? Comes out to the left-hand side. Lama, one of the try scorers so far. Can he get the quick play? The ball, Nima, he'll be dangerous here near numbers. Oh, that was so clever. The PNG Hunters get another try just before half-time, and it's the fullback, Sonny Wabo. It looked like a touch football run. Just too clever.
Every tackle has to be made, and there's one or two missed tackles that just allowed the Hunters to really get going here. Quick play the ball, as you called it, AJ, and then winger went in. Also went in to assist his centre, and they did leave the wing open this time, and they took full advantage. Look at that, winger to fullback. Brandon Nima to Sonny Wabo, and comes around, finishes it off, and that's going to make it that much harder in the second half against Clydesdale to glide back into the game. For so long in this half, they've been very competitive, but they still rush for late tries as the Hunters have turned it on. They've gone on an avalanche, 22 points to 10 on the TPAL Lawyers try time.
Yeah, the Hunters' leading try scorer this season, Sonny Wabo, gets another one. He's 8th of the year. As I alluded to before, no Morea. He's on the comeback trail still from an ankle injury. Played a couple of weeks ago, but they've sent him back to the Digicel Cup competition up in PNG to get a bit more match fitness, but they haven't missed a beat with this man, Sonny Wabo. Helped start the play and then backs up to score. Clydesdales will be ruining this late defensive lap. They were well and truly in the game.
Well, the penalty went against them for the markers, and they take full advantage. They're very quick, the Hunters, and they will move the ball to wherever the weakness is. They quick play the ball on this occasion, and suddenly Wabo took full advantage.
There we go, Brendan Nima, and there who helped set up that try. Prolific try scorer himself since kicking off his career in the Host Plus Cup competition. Paul Ayton, the coach, had a big focus today on communication, re-establishing some cohesion in defence. The message was to stay connected throughout the entire 80 minutes, and they've done a pretty good job of that in this first stanza. Can Jamie Mavoko make it 24-10 at half-time? Steps into it, that trademark fade, it was coming around, but it clips the post, and the scoreline will remain 22 points to 10. I don't think we'll have time to restart, but yeah, Boozy, rookie error by the young winger from the Clydesdales coming in. The late hit there on the Hunters player, but he is up and about, ready to go. I think time will expire before we get this kickoff. No, we don't. Still a few seconds remaining. They've gone for the high one. Hunters player knocks it back, and they are fortunate to get possession, but a Clydesdales player has copped a whack there in the lead up to it. Bose, I think it is the winger. His back might be the ribs as he got collected with that mad scramble for the ball where everyone went up. Just a reminder too, they've already lost their lock forward, Pat O'Callaghan, to an HIA. See on the Macca's replay here, how he just gets jammed in between the Hunters centre, Lama, and his own player. Coming down, so just in the shadows at half time, and all bad news for the home side, but he is up there.
Caden Boozer, he's only 19, one of the youngest players on the field. Young player Levi Artiga did as much damage as the Hunters did. Consider that happening in this game.
Well, friendly fire, yeah. We saw Junior Rock taken out by Junior Rimba. Junior Rock collided with Pat O'Callaghan to rule him out of the match. No malice. And that tackle was just accidental. So the Hunters here, we've got 20 seconds left on the clock. But think they'll try and set something up on the right-hand side through Mavoko here. They've got a set play. Yeah, it is Mavoko. Goes out the back. Sonny puts the rubber kick through. Chasing. Solo 1. Can he get to the ball? Kicks back on the inside. Yoka knocks it down. Yoka gets it back. He's knocked on, but I think that will be half. No, it's a penalty for offside. Wow. Do they kick the goal here?
I could, but with the wind, it'd be difficult. I think I probably will have a shot at goal.
Yeah.
Well, seeing the full-time or the half-time siren's gone, but I reckon I'd just about be tempted to run it with one play and see how they go. What about that play down the right-hand edge as it was? Moving the ball very quickly, had them on the run, kick ahead. Just about anything could have come. Labo's kick and chase.
So it
Led
hits,
by one, eh?
it hits Yoka. Oh. And then it hits the Clydesdales player who looks as though he went back behind where Yoka originally touched it. So that's a harsh penalty in the shadows of half time here in Toowoomba.
Got the 12-point lead. They're going to try and make it 14. The siren hadn't have gone. They may have played on. This is going to go across the face of the posts. So I'll be chasing this just in case. If it hits an upright or lands in the in goal area.
Well, given the twists and turns we've had in this first half, I wouldn't put it past hitting the post, bouncing back, and a Hunter's try.
If I was the Clydesdales, I'd stay awake.
You need Ray Price turning at the post and trying to catch it here, potentially. Jamie Mavoko, can he extend the lead to 14 on the stroke of half-time? Comes back around, fades through. He's done a good job, the half-back, leading them throughout these first 40 minutes at Toowoomba. And it is the visitors. We predicted a high-scoring affair. That is what's happening. The Hunters going to the break, 24 points to 10. Ahead of the Western Clydesdales. The Clydesdales at one stage were looking really good, holding a lead 10